Hello, friends. My name is Pierce Lang. You are watching the League One Match of the Week. We've got Scrosoppi FC hosting BBVA Borussia Dortmund Waterloo here in Milton tonight. It's a lovely, cool evening here in Milton. The teams are about to walk out. We're just waiting for them to get the sign. Waterloo off to a decent start this season, but hoping for better. Scrosoppi lighting things up. Really impressing everyone watching League Two here in this. Well, it's League One Championship. I should clarify that. I was going to say League Two. That's my fault. I said League One before. I'll get it right eventually. We are doing our League One Championship debut for me at least. So give me some time here. But both teams going to be lining up in a 4-3-3. But they're lining up right now for the playing of the national anthem. So I'm going to step off the mic here for just a moment. And we'll be back once O Canada is over. So nice, we're gonna play it twice here.
At this time, great time to raise your hands and cheer for your Scrosoppi FC.
So we'll get you to your starting lineups here for tonight's match in just a second. All right, friends. So starting with the visitors, Waterloo. You've got the Kramer sisters up front. It's Kayla on the right, Abby in the middle with Allison Beaumont starting on the left side. Then it's Taylor Shell, April McDonald, and Emma Thompson in the middle. Across the back line, you've got Danny Sauve, Sophie Jolie, Cass Guha, and Pri Jakravati, across the back, and it's Nat Meridian starting in goal for Scrosoppi. You've got Ella Cahill starting on the left, Aaliyah Micheline Simone Luley in the middle, and then it'll be Maya Newcomb wearing the captain's armband on the right side. Three across the middle. You've got Sahara Zingano on the left side, Jakaya Davis in the middle, and then Yasmin Castillo on the right side. Tierra Bennett's your left back. Then in the middle, you've got Ivana Iube, Vanessa Pianta, and then Alexia Rooms on the right side. Starting in goal will be number 1, Elisa Paolucci. So, sticking with Scrosoppi here, friends. One player I'm going to want you to keep your eye on is Jakaya Davis. She has been absolutely lighting it up this season. Had a chance to watch the Scrosoppi side take on Blue Devils FC in the Cup a couple weeks ago, and Jakaya had 5 goals in that match. She's got 7 in the Cup. She's got 2 during the regular season. Someone I would definitely be looking out for. Maya Newcomb, another one to keep an eye on. During the regular season, she's got 4 goals so far. She's also on the provincial team. Ella Cahill's on the right side there, lightning, or on the left side, lightning fast. Very impressive. Then going back to Waterloo here, Abby Kramer, someone you're going to want to keep your eyes on. She's playing at the University of Maine. Jolie is at UNC Greensboro. Allison Beaumont is playing her soccer at New Hampshire. So some real quality for Waterloo. Waterloo put a ball into the box. It's cleared by Tierra Bennett. Only as far as Allison Beaumont, and she rose to meet it but headed it directly out of bounds. So I had a chance to talk to both head coaches before the game. Gregory Jesperson, head coach for Waterloo, was telling me that he's happy with the strong start that his team has had. They've faltered a little bit here in the last couple games, but one thing to keep in mind is that his team has been made up of a lot of high school players and a lot of U Sports players, and he just got back a bunch of his players from the NCAAs. We've got a chance here, and we've got our first goal of the game, scored by number 10, although unfortunately I don't have a 10 on my score sheet. Okay, that's correction. That's number 39 on the score sheets here. It's Aliyah Micheline Simone Lully. So it's 1-0 here, folks. 2 minutes into the match, Scrosoppi off to an early start. I was saying just a second ago that the chemistry is being a little off these last couple games with the reintroduction of a bunch of newcomers here for Waterloo. We'll see how they handle this. It's always the first 2 minutes after a goal is scored where you see the pressure mount. Ella Cahill using that speed I was talking about to keep the ball in bounds. Cahill unable to get in the way of Abby Kramer. The main product sprays a ball out to the left side. Cleared by Ivana Ibue. And the deflection goes all the way back to Paolucci. This is Castillo. Bennett laying it off for Pianta. This is Ayube. Back to Bennett, who plays her soccer at TMU right now. Ayube with it once again. So yeah, again, I was talking to Gregory Jesperson as Cahill gets it on this left side, and she's got a ball into the middle. Kayla Kramer unable to keep it in bounds. But yeah, so I was saying there in my chat with Jesperson, he thinks his team's dropped about 5 points from the last 2 games. They got a draw out of one of those 2, but Abby Kramer probably could have scored 5 goals between the 2 matches. They hit 3 crossbars in their last match, he said. He said looking across the pitch, this Scrosoppi side are very organized. Abby Kramer with a shot in towards Paolucci's goal, and rockets one just over the crossbar. Very similar teams. Both coaches actually said that they're expecting this to be a very good game because they are so evenly matched. They met during the preseason. John Yaku wasn't sure. He thinks it was 5-3, but couldn't quite remember. Said the score wasn't important. They just needed to get the rust off. And certainly Jesperson would have been playing with a lot of his high school players. In talking about his own team, John Yaku said it's been a bit of a roller coaster this year due to squad rotation. He's been trying to keep everyone involved. He's started his first choice starting lineup today, however. So we'll see how this all clicks. He's been very pleased with how the young girls have stepped up and made their presence felt so far to begin the season. He's got 5 starters under the age of 18 here. So bright futures for a lot of these young ladies. We're 7 minutes in here. 1-0 for Scrosoppi FC. Goal scored by Aaliyah Luli. Paolucci going to take her time to get the ball back into play here. Big booming kick goes up over half. This is Ella Cahill cutting into the box. Cahill unable to get herself around Cassidy Guha. Cahill to take the corner kick here as ball went out off of Guha. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger, but we've got a player running in for the short. Looks to be Sahara Zingano who is making the run. Cahill puts the ball into the box. Header cleared by Taylor Shell and goes all the way out to Ivana Ayuba. Ball into the box, and it'll be keeper sliding out to get it, and great work there by Nat Meridian to dive onto that ball. Kayla Kramer with it now on the right side. Cahill closes her down. Ball out wide. Back into the middle of the box, and Abby Kramer thought she tied it up, but it's offside on the play. Heartbreak all around. Speaking of tonight's officials, we got Andrew Beanie in the middle. Lara Yassin's the first assistant. Gidhanjali Vivekanandan is our second assistant. Fourth official is Eric Hartman. And our match commissioner today is Andrew Peterson. MSA providing the visuals today. My man Andre, best in the business. Paolucci comes out, collects the ball. Are you interested in becoming a referee? Ontario Soccer wants to hear from you. Please visit ontariosoccer.net/recruitment for more details. Ball in across Paolucci's goal. It's going to be Bennett chasing that one into the corner. She's got Cahill open in front of her. Decides to pump it up the pitch. It was Luli who'd gotten the ball. Oh, Zingano getting some kicks to the nips at the back of her heels, but she eventually goes down and gets the call. So it's still 1-0 here. Luli's goal standing as the only one so far. Standing over the ball now is Ayube. Checking to see if her teammates are ready for this. Looks like she's going to loft one into the top of the box. Shot in towards goal off the boot of Jakaya Davis, and it's just wide of the net. No trouble whatsoever for Nat Meridian. Ball goes back to Paolucci from Rooms. She's going to take her time, let the back line reset. Ayube on it now. John Yaku here. 2019 League One Ontario Coach of the Year in the women's division after helping Blue Devils FC to the League One Ontario Championship that season. Working some magic here with this young squad. Ball into the box, headed towards goal, but no trouble whatsoever for Paolucci as Kramer knotted that one wide of the net. I don't think we're technically in summer yet, so I'll give Mother Nature a pass here for the temperature dropping. Regretting not wearing a coat myself. The players look like they're fine. Lovely pitch here, though, at Bishop Redding High School. I can tell you from personal experience, 20 years ago, this was a windswept, I'd call it a cow pasture. We used to play high school football on it as Cahill puts a ball into the box. Taylor Shell getting it out wide. Ball moved into the middle for Abby Kramer. Mind you, 20 years ago, none of these buildings were around. It was just this high school all by itself up on Thompson and Main. Pretty incredible to see the development here in the city of Milton. Ayuba on it now. Rooms. Push it up there to the captain Newcomb, but Newcomb was closed down quickly and the ball goes out for a Scrosoppi throw in. 15th minute of play, still 1-0. Luley with the only goal so far. Newcomb brings it down. Davis back to Rooms. Rooms has found Davis. She turns on it well. Into the middle of the pitch. Gets it out wide. This is Cahill. Cahill cutting down to the byline. Just a bit too far in front of herself, and that's going to go out for a Meridian goal kick. Chakravarti with it now. Chakravarti playing a ball into the middle. It's Rooms who's going to step up and pick that one off. Jakaya Davis unable to make her way through the middle. Newcomb battling hard, trying to win the ball back off of Sophie Jolie. Newcomb battling hard. She's going to get that call against her 10 times out of 10. Left to leg in. Abby Kramer on it now, working her way into the middle. Davis stands her up, wins the ball. Room steps up on the second chance and picked off in the middle here by April McDonald. Taylor Shell goes for a tumble. Ayuba. Ball up for Luley, but it's headed clear by Sauvé. McDonald tried to play a ball into the box and just put a little bit too much mustard on that one, and it goes out for a Scrosoppi goal kick here in the 17th minute of play. Ball picked off by Guha. Call somehow goes against Guha. Not sure what happened there. Referee had a better look than I do, though, from where he's standing on the pitch. Andrew Beanie again, the referee for this match today. Boy to put it into play once again. She's got free kick duties here tonight for Scrosoppi by the looks of it. Ball shipped up the pitch by Pianta. Turned over, and Waterloo are coming back the other way now. Ball goes out wide for Abby Kramer into the middle, and it's bouncing around. Foot left in late there, but it's eventually off the boot of Allison Beaumont and harmlessly wide of the goal. Ayuba getting it up to the captain, Maya Newcomb, and ball turned over again. This is Taylor Shell, closed down by Davis. Ball slipped through for Luley, but he's just a step offside. Rooms backpedaling. Rooms able to get a foot in and clear that one up over half. It's Jolie giving chase, and she gets it into the middle here for Thompson. Thompson turns and gets it out wide for Abby Kramer. Davis sprays the ball out wide here for Cahill. Chakravarti closing her down. Cahill back out to the left. Swings the ball into the middle of the box, looking for the captain, Newcomb. Just a slight miscommunication on the run there. Pianta giving it to Rooms, and Ayuba controlling the pace of play here from the back. Cahill with a slight mistouch. Chakravarti comes away with it. This is Emma Thompson. She's found Abby Kramer. Kramer springs Beaumont, but it's a Yuba who's able to break up that attack and put the ball out, give her team a chance to reset, reorganize, and gather themselves here. Back and forth action so far in this first 22 minutes. Abby Kramer brings it down. You can see how disconnected this Waterloo team is here. You can tell they don't quite have the chemistry down as of yet. But there's plenty of quality here. They should, if they can find that synergy, that special sauce, they'll be able to bring it together here. This is Abby Kramer now with it. She puts the ball into the middle of the box, but it's right into the arms of Paolucci. Paolucci with a big booming kick. Only gets it as far as Emma Thompson. Chakravarti on it now. Through the middle. Tierra Bennett steps up, and Scrosoppi have it now, but it's Chakravarti picking off the pass, and Waterloo on the quick counter attack here, and Beaumont's offside. Kramer getting it back to Guha. Good work there by Emma Thompson to turn and find Chakravarti. Chakravarti with it still. Ella Cahill knocks her to ground. Ayuba stops and turns. Pianta with it. Oh, great work there by Kayla Kramer to step up. She's put a ball across the face of goal. Nobody there to get on the other end of it, though. That was a perfect ball if someone was making that run. Unfortunately, Beaumont was way off in the distance along the sidelines still as the ball came across Paolucci's goal. This is Davis bringing it down in the middle of the pitch. Good hustle there by April McDonald to come back and make the defensive effort there. McDonald wearing the knee brace there, just coming off of ACL surgery, back in the lineup for Waterloo. Chakravarti's pass just a little off target. It's going to be a Scrosoppi throw in here in the 26th minute. Castillo playing it across to Rooms. Luli got a leg to it, but just not enough to control it, and it goes all the way back to Meridian. And Waterloo will be back on their way up the pitch here. Kramer turns, was looking for McDonald, but just a little too much on that ball. Sauve came flying in to make that clearance and was taken to ground by Zingano. Meridian well up the pitch here to get the ball back into play. Launches one into the box. Opportunity here for Waterloo, but they're offside. Kayla Kramer and Abby Kramer were down on the touchline there, making their way forward, and looks like it was Abby who was offside. She was arguing with the assistant here on the right side. Ayuba lofting one up, headed clear by Sophie Jolie. Newcomb unable to keep the ball in bounds, unfortunately, for Scrosoppi, but they've won it back. You can see Waterloo more than happy to let Scrosoppi out of their own end. Laying off on the pressure here in the first half. Conserving some energy. Still only down a goal. 28 minutes in. I was talking about Newcomb before the match. The Scrosoppi captain, she's getting no joy over on the right side. Just nothing constructive happening. This is Davis with a shot in towards goal, and she's dangerous from that spot right there, I'll tell you that much. Like I said, I watched her pop in 5 against the Blue Devils 2 weeks ago up in North Toronto at Downsview Park when these two teams met. Some scheduling issues had to Blue Devils forced to play a home game up at Downsview. This is Taylor Shell laying it off for McDonald. Chakravarti on it now. Chakravarti putting it into the middle. Shell unable to get a touch to it. Rooms pushing it up to Davis. Newcomb gets onto the end of it. Davis pulled down in the middle of the pitch, and she'll get that call every single time. Not sure how Emma Thompson thought she'd get away with that. Everybody pushing up here for Scrosoppi. Ball into the box. It bounces off of Luli. Then Davis clips it up and over the goal and out for a goal kick here in the 30th minute of play. Chakravarti on it now. Bennett into the middle. Zingano playing it back to Ayuba. Plenty of space through the middle for Scrosoppi. Luli turns. Luli gets it out wide. Newcomb working her way back into the middle. She's found Luli. Luli tries to split two defenders, but it's eventually broken up by number 27, Emma Thompson. Luli sprays it out wide. Cahill chests it down. Cahill working her way into the box, cuts down to the byline again. Cahill left-footed ball across the box. Nobody there in black, however. Davis gets it at the top of the box. Davis trying to get around the defender, but again, it's Emma Thompson stepping up. Tira Bennett wins the ball back, gets down to the touchline. Again, tries to play it across the face of goal, but it was kicked out by Nat Meridian, and it'll be a Scrosoppi corner kick here. 32 minutes deep, friends. Your League One Ontario Match of the Week Championship Division edition from Milton, Ontario. My name's Pierce Lang. Always an absolute pleasure to bring you these matches. Short ball from Cahill. Cahill gets it back, puts it in the box. Meridian comes out to grab that one and quickly release Beaumont on the run here up the pitch, but it'll be Alexia Rooms coming away with it, and the TMU collegiate player clears, but Allie Kramer ends up getting the ball back here at the top of the box. She's taken down by Rooms, and very dangerous place for a Waterloo free kick. Referee Andrew Beanie's gonna count off the steps here, back these Scrosoppi players up a smidge.
Take the space. Go ahead. I got everybody back. You're good, Cal.
Coach Jesperson advising Cassidy Guha to move up the pitch as they've got everyone back defending, and that shot off the boot of Kayla Kramer goes over the goal and out of bounds here for another Scrosoppi goal kick in the 34th minute of play. It's been back and forth action here so far. Not a ton of work for the goalkeepers, though. That final finishing ability just not been there for both teams after that early initial goal by Luley. Cahill puts the ball into the box and it's headed clear by Taylor Shell. Luley went up for the header. This is Newcomb who's coming away with it. Shot in towards goal, and that's right into the arms of Meridian. She's going to take her time, let Taylor Shell finish tying her shoe. Puts it down onto the carpet. No one anywhere near. Plenty of time and real estate here to work with. Guha on it now, getting it out wide. Chakravarti slipping it through to Kramer. Kramer found April McDonald. McDonald turns. Cahill was closing her down. Guha on it now. This is Emma Thompson giving it back to Guha. Sophie Jolie makes her way up over half. Her pass is deflected by Davis right to Newcomb. Newcomb's on her horse. She slips it up the pitch for Davis. Davis gets through to the defender. Turns and finds Zingano. Zingano with a left-footed shot off of the defender. Good block there by Emma Thompson. And coming out of her net is Meridian to slow things down again. Cahill and Chakrabarti having another fantastic battle here on the near side. They've been at each other's throats all night. McDonald giving it back to Chakravarti. Kramer lays it off for McDonald, who blasted across the pitch for Beaumont to run onto. Guha back to Chakravarti. She steps around Luley. Cahill steps up to put on some pressure. "37 minutes played here, friends. And it's the goal in the first 2 minutes scored by Aaliyah Luley that broke the deadlock, and it's been pretty balanced since. Davis shielding the ball from Taylor Shell and was looking for Newcomb to run onto that. Newcomb with it now on the far sideline. Gets around the defender, puts it into the middle, looking for Zingano, and it's going to be cleared from harm by number 27 in white, Emma Thompson. Abby Kramer stood up there by Alexia Rooms. Ivana Yabue. Or Ayuba, sorry. Newcomb knocked to the ground, and she'll get the call against her there as she took Sauve down after she was bodied off the ball. Meridian well out of her goal here to get the ball back in on the restart. Immediately turned over, and they're looking for Cahill her on the left side. She's got speed to burn, but it was Guha who was able to come back and collect. This is Thompson now playing it out for Abby Kramer. Beaumont stood up by the Scrosoppi defenders, and a shot towards Paolucci's goal is going to go well wide of the net and out for yet another Scrosoppi goal kick here in the 39th minute of play. Castillo. So you can see the press is pushed up ever so slightly here from Waterloo. Still laying off a bit as Chakravarti gets it to Kramer. Kramer springs April McDonald. McDonald works her way down into the corner. Stops, tries to cut back. Plays the ball across the face of goal, and she was looking for Beaumont, but Beaumont unable to collect. She's got it now, however. Shot in towards goal off of Beaumont's right boot and right at Paolucci, who makes this sprawling save. Paolucci with a big booming kick up over half. Emma Thompson got to it first. Castillo's gone back to number 8 in white, Vanessa Pianta. Scrosoppi with a little tiki-taka here, working it out of the back. You can see they're dedicated to making as many passes as they can to work it out patiently, allowing that pressure to come to them, forcing things to open up in the middle. Luley splits the defenders. Gets it into the corner for Newcomb to run onto. Is she going to be able to save it? She is. Rounds the defender. Newcomb with it on her right or left boot and puts it wide of the goal. Newcomb with a great challenge there to win the ball back for Scrosoppi. But then it's turned over, and coming back the other way is Danielle Sauve. It's going to be the third or fourth offside now for Waterloo. They've got to work on the communication here moving forward. But again, a lot of these players just getting to know each other here, having been away up until last week with their respective NCAA schools, but a lot of returning talent for this team. I know for a fact that I've done games in the past with the Kramer girls and Taylor Shell and Allison Beaumont out there. This is Beaumont on the left side. Plays it into the middle. Paolucci's come down to chase it, and they were looking for Kayla Kramer, but it was just a bit too far in front of her. Yaku accusing Jakaya Davis of pretending to go for the header. Ooh, Ella Cahill gets it with room in front of her, pushes it wide of the goal, and It'll end up being chased out by Natalie Meridian, and she dove onto it and put an end to that attack. But look at the speed here from Cahill. She is just lightning fast. Love to see the effort by her coming back after a disappointing foray up the pitch just moments ago. We've just received word that there will be no time added on to the first half here. Didn't really see anyone rolling about on the pitch so far in the first half, and that goal came bright and early, and everyone wanted to get right back at it right as soon as it went over the line. So no time to waste here tonight in Milton. Ayuba through the middle to Luli. Luli turns, fires, finds Cahill with a perfect pass. Cahill with the speed to run onto it. Chakravarti closing her down. Cahill on her right foot puts a shot in towards goal and whistles that one well wide of the net. Referee Beanie's got his whistle to his lips here. I have to imagine that's it, folks. That's your first half, 1-0. Goal scored in the second minute of play by Aaliyah Luli. And from there on out, it was kind of back and forth, stop and go. No one really able to test the keepers, but we'll be back in 15 minutes with your second half of action from Milton. Scrosoppi 1, Waterloo 0 on your League One Ontario Match of the Week.